Hi. Happy Monday. Hello, hello. Can you guys see me and hear me okay? It's cold today. It's going to be rainy tomorrow here. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you had a good weekend. We're back with Nancy Guthrie. You guys, the deadline is coming up for the ransom. It's crazy. I can't believe we're actually watching this unfold. Hey guys, hey, thanks for being here. Please hit the like button on your way in, guys. It does really help push out the content in the channel. I appreciate you guys for being here. I know it's been everywhere on YouTube and social media, the Nancy Guthrie case. And as I said it before, there's like 800,000 people that go missing every year. So I think all missing cases should get a lot of attention like this, but I get it. It's high profile. She's a journalist on the TV, on the news. So, and it is pretty wild that, they're requesting 6 million in Bitcoin. At this point, I believe they over the weekend, Annie's house did get searched. I believe from what I'm hearing, it was a consented search. And I was thinking over the weekend that maybe, they hadn't heard or didn't know if Nancy was still with us. But there's a new message that was released today by a new video by Savannah, and she makes it sound like she knows her mom, or thinks at least that her mom might still be alive. So we're gonna watch that. Yeah, it's just pretty crazy. I hope Nancy's okay, but it is the eighth day today of her missing. So I know it's been everywhere, but we do want to stay caught up. I'm going to play the video that Savannah just posted today, and then we'll watch two short clips. And I was thinking we could be watching Boots on the Ground for a little bit while, I guess, the deadline. I don't really understand like what's going to happen well, in 30 minutes. Like, are they going to call, or is it going to be an email that goes out and says she's not alive, she is alive, you failed to meet it, or we didn't get the money? Because I thought the last I had heard as well was that they hadn't paid it yet. But again, law enforcement staying really quiet on this, and that's also very suspicious. It seems like they're not really working together with the Guthrie family, but what do I know? That's just my opinion, and these are just my opinions. We're talking about the case. We're going to be viewing videos and footage of people that are there and public information. So you are free to make your own opinion. So let's play that message that Savannah just released today. I saw Robert. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Evie. Hi, Chris. Taz Mom. We will be doing Kenzie tomorrow. Maybe today or tomorrow. I haven't decided, depending on my Epstein research. If you guys are not caught up, you definitely should get caught up. Check out the playlist. We're deep diving Epstein files here. And there has been an update on that. So we'll probably go over that later. Hey, Arnie, and hey, Chantal. I'm glad you guys made it. Hi, Psycho Nerd. Thanks for being here. And Vanjie, hi. I hope she's alive, Melly. Okay, I guess I'm gonna be like kind of play devil's advocate because they're supposed to pay the ransom or whatever. But like they had that opportunity to pay the ransom a few days ago, right? When they first asked for it. I'm not trying to be inconsiderate, but I just feel like is that a little too late? Like, I don't know. I'm trying not to be negative about what I think is going on, but I can't help but feel that way. So it sucks. Let me move on over to the other side, and we're gonna play Savannah's message from today.
Around the clock, trying to bring her home, trying to find her.
Let me start it over. Sorry.
We believe our mom is still out there. We need your help. Law enforcement is working tirelessly around the clock, trying to bring her home, trying to find her. She was taken and we don't know where. And we need your help. So I'm coming on just to ask you, we believe our mom is still out there. We need your help. Law enforcement is working tirelessly around the clock trying to bring her home, trying to find her. She was taken and we don't know where. And we need your help. So I'm coming on just to ask you, we believe our mom is still out there. We need your help. Law enforcement is working tirelessly around the clock trying to bring her home, trying to find her. She was taken and we don't know where. And we need your help. So I'm coming on just to ask you.
So I want to make sure I have the whole video. I feel like that video was very different also. I wonder if this is like a play to put a change to that type of freedom. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me make sure we played the whole video. Let me pull it up on her Instagram. We can watch it there. Because that might not be all of it, actually. Hold please. Being hard to track. Yeah, I could see that. I really could. Okay, let's
Hi there, everybody. I wanted to come on and just share a few thoughts as we enter into another week of this nightmare. I just want to say, first of all, thank you so much for all of the prayers and the love that we have felt, my sister and brother and I, and that our mom has felt. Because we believe that somehow, some way, she is feeling these prayers and that God is lifting her even in this moment and in this darkest place. We believe our mom is still out there. We need your help. Law enforcement is working tirelessly around the clock trying to bring her home, trying to find her. She was taken and we don't know where. And we need your help. So I'm coming on just to ask you, not just for your prayers, but no matter where you are, even if you're far from Tucson, if you see anything, if you hear anything, if there's anything at all that seems strange to you, that you report to law enforcement. We are at an hour of desperation, and we need your help. Hi there, everybody.
So she's asking the public for help. Which is interesting. Yeah, she's hating having to do this. It's just I'm not sure what we're supposed to expect right now in 30 minutes when the deadline is reached. Because if it's I believe 5 p.m. their time. Let me see. Okay, let's play a clip and then we'll go check out the boots on the ground footage. I honestly don't know like what's going to happen. So I don't know if this is going to be like an all-nighter thing for the people that are boots on the ground. I'm assuming so, because if nothing happens at that exact hour, it might happen like later, right? So it'll be interesting. Let me pull up the clips I want to show you guys. Mm, I guess I'll play this one by I don't love TMZ, but they did put out this short clip. Oh, actually, that's not it. My bad. Let me pull up the right clip. Oh, I did have it on the right one. It's not live. No. Hey, Austin, good to see you. I hope you had a good weekend. Thanks for being here. We're just going through Nancy Guthrie case. Let me see. Let me play this. Sorry, guys.
Is still alive. That is at least what Savannah Guthrie seems to be telegraphing in her latest Instagram post. She says she, meaning Nancy, is feeling these prayers. So she believes Nancy is still out there. And the other thing that seems clear is they have reached a dead end with whoever took her mother. She says that we believe our mom is out there. We need your help. This is Monday, and the deadline is today at 5 o'clock Tucson time. And the kidnappers made it very clear in the first ransom note, which we received, the situation is dire if they are true to their words, if they don't get that ransom money at 5 o'clock today, Tucson time. We have checked the Bitcoin address, and you can see what's deposited. As of this moment, the $6 million ransom has not been deposited. Something has happened where they are at a stalemate, because if you remember over the weekend, Savannah said, we are ready to pay, and the money isn't there. There is some reason, obviously, as to why they haven't. And it just seems like Savannah is throwing her hands up, saying law enforcement is doing everything they possibly can, but she is begging for the help of anybody, no matter how far away, for anything that could be a clue. The kidnappers, as far as we know, have not shown proof of life. Now, we have only seen the first ransom note, not the second. The second was sent to a local Phoenix television station, but it seems that the kidnappers have not done anything concrete, although there was something really interesting in the message Savannah left over the weekend when she said, we understand, referring to that first note. So there is something that the kidnappers said or demanded that Savannah is acknowledging. And then to me, the key word in that Instagram post over the weekend is the word celebrate. What did Savannah mean to say, we want to celebrate with our mother? It's an odd phrase to use in the middle of all of this. And the only thing I can think of is that word may well have been used in that second ransom note. I don't know, because we haven't received the second, but the word is so out of context that I think it's reasonable to at least guess that that word was used in that second note. Now, she says, our mom has been taken and we don't know where. So she is kind of acknowledging that. And as we told you last Friday, that the way the ransom note, and we'll be a little bit descriptive now, the way the ransom note is worded, that they say, we will bring your mother back to Tucson, meaning they're not in Tucson right now, if you believe them and take them at their word. We will bring her back to Tucson within 12 hours of the time that we receive the money. Well, if you take 12 hours and then you multiply it by 60 miles an hour, it gives you about a 700-mile radius around Tucson. And so it's basically the Western United States, if you take them at their word that they would be within the confines of that 700-mile radius. Personally, I think that there is a good chance that they are way closer. And the reason I say that is there is a connection between this kidnapper and the Tucson television market, which is a much smaller radius than 700 miles. This person who wrote it has some connection to Tucson, because the first ransom note was sent to 2 local television stations there, in addition to us. The second ransom note sent to KOLD, which is one of those 2 television stations in Tucson. So whoever wrote this has some connection. Remember, if this were just somebody who saw Savannah Guthrie on TV and said, here's what we're going to do, they probably would have sent it to NBC News, where Savannah works. This is somebody connected to Tucson, and it just feels like it's somebody who either knew Nancy or knew of Nancy, that she had a famous daughter. And that's somebody in that Tucson area. So we talked about it on Friday, but it sure seems to me that if, and I want to say one other thing, that whoever wrote this is intelligent, is articulate. And I say that because the way that first ransom note is worded, it is well structured. The grammar is almost perfect. And it is somebody who is smart. And so if there's somebody in the Tucson area who noticed that somebody over the last week has gone MIA, who is smart and articulate, I don't know, that might be a lead. But it just feels like this is somebody who lived in that Tucson area, or at least the Tucson market. And it is somebody who, if you believe this letter, is within that radius right now with Nancy of the city of Tucson, Arizona. So unfortunately, it seems, at least judging by Savannah's most recent post, that they are at some kind of a dead end, because she's just now begging for everybody's help as the clock keeps ticking.
So I don't get it. If she so then if she's asking for help, then that means she didn't, oh, I'm sorry. That means she didn't pay. Or no? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this case. It's absolutely insane. Let me play this other clip, and then we'll look at the boots on the ground and see what's going on over there. I don't think Nancy is alive, says Hossein. I think many people feel that way. Not everyone, but many.
Shaky voice, looking directly into the camera, into her phone, saying her family's desperate, that they're living a nightmare. The ask is simple. She wants her mom home. Again, listen.
We believe our mom is still out there. We need your help. Law enforcement is working tirelessly around the clock, trying to bring her home, trying to find her. She was taken and we don't know where. And we need your help. So I'm coming on just to ask you, not just for your prayers, but no matter where you are, even if you're far from Tucson, if you see anything, you hear anything, if there's anything at all that seems strange to you, that you report to law enforcement. We are at an hour of desperation, and we need your help.
News Nation senior national correspondent Brian Entin continues his reporting. He's been at Nancy's home in Tucson. Again, as we say every time we see one of these videos, hard to watch, but it's the newest development ahead of this reported deadline, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, how awful all of this is, and at least me, I can't help but think of my own mom, and if I was in this situation, and just how terrible it must be. And the fact that she said wrote down what she said, we are in an hour of desperation, and we need your help, and that really seemed to be the theme of the entire video, which has me wondering, you know, do they not know much? You know, is this case turning cold with this deadline approaching? Is it possible that this ransom and these letters may not even be real? Are these, which has been a theory we've talked about all along, Connell, these could just be people who were trying.
You guys, what? Because okay, if there was agent said, I agree with you, Agent Orange said, especially if there were signs of a struggle. Why the blood if there was no foul play? What if it's not even the same people? What if it is the sister and the brother, the son-in-law? I mean, Chantel says she stands on her opinion on that. It's 8 days. What if these are professional scammers or, you know, kidnappers? Something is not, so we're missing a piece. That's why we're so befuddled and confused. We really are. Yes, it is. We're going to watch it, Tim. We're going to go watch the boots on the ground and see if anything happens.
And to take advantage of the Guthries. Yeah, there were some details in there that I'm told were very convincing, but were they things that you could have figured out by looking at the outside of the house? It's possible, and it seems like based on Savannah's message, they want people's help, not only, like she said, from the Tucson area, but all over the place, which makes you wonder if maybe they're not making as much progress behind the scenes as we had hoped.
Did you read?
And is it fair, I guess, quote unquote, fair to ask for the public's health and they're not releasing any information or what they know? Could it be that she knows more than she's letting on here? Yeah, absolutely. Maybe the FBI doesn't want her to say anything, but also maybe, is there footage from the gas station they looked into? Ooh, give us the information if you want the public's help. I don't know.
You read anything into the fact? I mean, maybe I'm just looking at the way she was delivering it. The last video, it seemed like there was a piece of paper on the ground she was reading off of. A lot of people talked about coded language. This seemed more personal. It seemed just like her talking to camera. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but it did seem a little different.
100%. I thought the same exact thing when I watched it. I also thought, I mean, the last video was just, she was so drained, which you can imagine. And same with the first video and the way they're sitting. I mean, they almost look like hostage videos, the way that they're sitting there. And you can tell that they've had just the life sucked out of them. I got the sense today with this video, almost like she's pressing forward in a sense and really trying to engage people to help. I mean, she said it several times in the video. And, you know, almost like, you know, she's going to.
And where the hell is the sheriff's office, the law enforcement? Why aren't they asking for help too? Why have they not gave a press conference since Thursday?
Take matters into her own hands in a sense. I mean, I'm sure the FBI still helped her craft this video, but you're right. It felt much more like she was just speaking I mean, if you watch the Today Show, I mean, if you follow Savannah, it felt more just like her, and less like it was some kind of crafted message that the FBI had helped with.
What about where you are? Has anything changed? Has been any kind of activity, or has things been pretty quiet around the home or homes today?
It's been quiet. It's been very quiet. There's been no activity at all. There's been no activity at Annie's house. The other daughter, I was just over there. You know, they've got private security outside both houses. We've got our live drone up, which is great because we can keep an eye on everything that's happening, because when they do show up, it's very difficult to see what's going on without the drone. So we have a live drone up pretty much all the time now, which you can see there. But there's been nothing so far today.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our
no, Chris Cuomo. Let's go look at the boots on the ground footage to see, because it's gonna, allegedly the deadline is in a couple minutes. watch nothing even happen until like later tonight or something.
We expect to see an active law. They're going to do a search, I suspect.
This is nuts. Yeah, let me
As reported the other day, I shared this. A letter went out to residents late last week.
Chantal, I kind of agree with what you're saying. I agree. How many media has been there for days that could help if they knew anything, but this is all hush hush. So either they don't know anything at all or they know more than they are. Yep, I agree. 7 minutes. How and where would they drop Nancy off if everyone is watching? They would get caught. That's why I'm saying nothing's going to happen at 5. That's just their deadline. And maybe they'll send out an email later. Maybe Prima County just sent out an no press conference. No way. I'll pull it up. Thanks for letting me know. And thanks for the super chat.
So they put out a statement. So this is that looks like I would say tomorrow. I can't see them doing it tonight, but who knows? We'll stick around. We'll stick around at least a while after it gets dark. I will be back here bright and early tomorrow. So I think it starts tomorrow. You can't do searches at night when it's pitch black. I mean, it's not feasible right here, right? You could miss things, whatever. You need light. Active law enforcement presence, new leads, and we can expect to see an active law enforcement presence at the Guthrie residences. So there you go, folks. Deadline is right here.
I think that it's someone that is involved in it's a family member, or at least the very least someone close to the family. My initial thought was that Nancy was no longer alive, and that it could have been after the abduction or after that she was unalived. But you know, like, I don't, Savannah's staying hopeful in the video, but I don't know. You watch this, will happen when the sun goes down. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too, Chantel. When people aren't waiting for it. No persons of interest. Nope.
How do I
So Alex here is going to let law enforcement know, because he was over at Annie and Tommaso's home, and he said across the street from them it's a bunch of soft sand, like really, really soft sand. And he's going to go let the sheriff know right now to pass that tip along, because he's like, see him, he's going down there and he's going to talk to law enforcement. I mean, he's going to show him a picture, I think, too. He's giving them a tip. And whether they take that information, pass it along, I think it's a good tip. Soft sand. If they're saying there's going to be an active law enforcement presence around the Guthrie's homes, I would assume it's searches. It'd be searches.
Well,
he has a picture, like he's showing the deputy right now a picture of soft sand, and he stuck his, it's like soft, like quicksand.
you know what I'm thinking too, you guys? In that video, it was only her this time. Where's the brother and the sister? I just realized that. I'm like, wait, what's so different about it? Shh. A family member that would benefit from Nancy's unaliving. Hey, Jen. Good to see you. Yeah, I just realized. I'm like, wait, she's all by herself. They're not the united front when she's all by herself. Yeah, look who's running the FBI.
Bright and early, definitely coming here. I'm coming here bright and early, but I'll monitor Annie's house too, and we'll go from there. We'll go which place they go to. They might go to both places at the same time. I think it starts tomorrow. I really do.
Yeah, the brother did do one alone. I guess it's not that
First
weird,
light.
but
I think the searches start at first light. Few minutes, folks.
what are we waiting for? Like,
Deadline. A few more minutes. Deadline. Here it comes. A couple more minutes, folks. Deadline approaches.
I really don't think anything's going to happen in 1 minute, 2 minutes. Let me know in the comments what you think is going to happen. You think she's going to fall from the sky? Exactly.
Deadline. And for people in the chat, I will show you again what it looks like out here once it gets dark.
Maybe they'll send an email or something with proof of life or no proof of life. Or proof of no life. Either or, right? They're staying in a completely different house. Anyone figures out, yeah, they would go there.
Law enforcement is going back out. Looks like he's taking that information. He's taking that tip. Interesting. So, soft sand right around the home of Annie and Tommaso. Soft sand.
What does that matter?
Sand. So he was over there today, and he's just sleuthing around, and he noticed the terrain. We shared the terrain too on a live a couple of the mornings ago, just showing you just around the area. But there is like these ditches and gullies and places where like water runs, and he's saying there's a bunch of soft sand.
You believe they got into the house?
Almost like quicksand, almost like a really sand you could stick your stick down and goes in. Soft sand. Dude, I personally think that's 100% possible, especially around key players' homes here. 100% possible.
I don't get
One,
it.
well, if this crime occurred, we'll just say
ALR,
the window of
chill
this
out.
crime was probably from dark Saturday to light Sunday morning. So what can you do in the middle of the night?
Wait.
No light, pitch black. There's your opportunity. There's your opportunity.
What does sand have to do with it?
If there's no kidnapping. Well, yeah, you could be kidnapped out of your home, but I'm talking a longevity kidnapping. A longevity. You could be kidnapped out. She could have got kidnapped and taken, but instantly something happened to her. So we don't know.
Okay, it's the deadline right now.
He's
on my
sharing that
end.
information. He's writing it down. He's writing it down on his paper. Let's go see. Let's go. Oh, no, he's leaving. He's walking away. All right, so let's get some scoop and find out what he said. Oh, we're going to get some info about this tip that he gave.
He just solved the case.
All right, Alex, come on in.
Wait, where did the sand come from? I'm so confused. Chantal, he solved the case. He fell in the sand. She fell in the sand. It's not funny to be laughing throughout the case. I'm laughing because I'm so confused. What the hell? Oh, he's gonna hear. Let me play it. He's gonna tell the story.
He didn't know who that was.
I don't know.
Wow.
Just fucking with me. Do they do that on purpose? I don't know.
So he was like acting like he didn't know.
Yeah, he's first he asked me if I was on parole or probation.
He did?
Yeah.
He asked you if you were parole probation. Why?
They always do.
They do?
Is that profiling?
Normal.
You go
I think
give law
that's
enforcement a
profiling.
tip, and the first thing they ask is if you're on parole or probation.
Then took the call.
He
Anyway,
stereotyped you.
That's
He
profiling.
stereotyped you, maybe.
But anyway,
That's
so
crazy. I remember. I mean, it's hey, law enforcement. I have some information I want to give you. First,
regular in
are you on
California.
probation or parole?
Oh, that's in California. That's regular.
That's crazy.
In the nice neighborhoods and the shitty neighborhoods.
Nice neighborhood. Are you on parole or probation?
Yo,
All right. So what?
it's
What
true
happened?
though.
I
It
told him
is.
that I was over at that gully across the way, and there was like a big old. I don't know if you.
No, we're not laughing
Oh, I
about
didn't
the
post the picture.
case.
Show
We're
your-
just laughing because I'm a dumbass. I'm like, who brought the sand to the home? Or
Property.
whatever.
On public street.
Where did
Make
it
sure
come
you try it.
from?
Show it
Thank
up.
you for the
Nothing
super chat.
Go there. Might be enough.
So,
Let me see. Hold on. Do it again. Hold on. We're gonna show. It's like sand, right? It's like almost like.
yeah, and it's like a big spot, like a bot. Not to say it, but a body size. And I put a.
I don't know if you can see that, folks. Probably not. But it's just like sand.
So anyway, he's gonna send me a link.
It's gonna send you a
He said
link to send the
detective's
tip.
gonna Give me a call. So maybe I can get some info.
So we said detectives are gonna give you a call.
call, and then he said that she's gonna send me a link to send them the picture.
No, I think it's actually
You never know.
something you have to
She-
look at. It's particularly when they just
It might
put
be
out
weird.
that
Right.
they're looking around the properties more or less. They're saying
And-
there's going to be activity at the Guthrie's homes. Activity, what would that be? A search.
And Savannah said,
What'd she say?
asking for, you know what I mean?
Asking
If
for
you see
help.
anything,
Do you see anything?
hey, even if it's little. That's the only reason I was like, okay, maybe I just done nothing. You know?
This is
But
getting
now that you
more
said that.
more and more wild.
With your own-
The
Okay,
drones are
so
up.
what
Someone
happened?
spin the camera around.
It's
Good work,
fine.
man. We'll see if they actually act on it. Can't believe they asked you if you're on probation or parole. What if you said yes? Did you say I can't talk to you? And we won't find you credible?
I mean, my address is still in the area, but I ain't got nothing on me.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I do.
All right, folks. Deadline.
5?
Yeah, we missed it. We were talking. I mean, it's 5:04. Deadline is passed. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Deadline is passed.
You think
What does
that
all
was
that
the-
mean?
Maybe that was the message and we start searching.
What does
Drones
that
are
all
up,
that
look.
mean?
Drones are up.
Drones are up. Drones are up. Probably these media outlets going to start doing their reports. We'll stay out here and see what happens here. Maybe law enforcement comes today.
Yo, that's like, is that discrimination? Lightweight. Don't let that be the first question you ask me. Anything new? Yeah, I guess it's the deadline right now. I'm confused still about the
You're going to
thing.
be back tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm going to be
If
here
it
first.
continues, yeah.
I'm going to be here at first light.
Nah, better give it
So someone brought the sand over?
pop over.
First light.
I won't get it go on with nothing. Scares me, man. It scares me until like the Delphi case. Like she's asking us for help. The world.
Oh my gosh.
Like Doug's car.
Let me see if there's anything on X.
Looks like a lot of activity is going to start happening. Tell her to get out. Hey, yeah, there's somebody on there. Yeah. Hey.
Mm-mm.
The dude, you got to talk to the chick.
Hey. Don't.
They already tripped on
She
that.
said, I know. Somebody's on her property. I told her, don't go over there. Don't go over there. She's like, I know. Okay. All right. You're on your own. I warned her.
Maybe Pima County isn't saying anymore. Like they said, they're not doing a press conference. Maybe because it's in the hands of the FBI. So maybe the FBI will be doing it. You would still think they'd be involved
See him getting
somewhat,
arrested
right?
going on somebody's property. But paparazzis take risks, man. They're like, hey, I'll take the citation if I can get the
Maybe the
If I get
FBI
the-
didn't want her to pay that much.
money shot. I don't want to see anybody get in trouble. For I mean, it's
Yeah,
all-
they literally posted 14 minutes ago. There's no suspects. Pima County investigators have not identified any suspects.
like going at people. There was people like with generators and stuff on her property, and she's like, "Get off my property." All right, so yeah, we will wait. We'll wait.
Assuming it wasn't paid.
Got about an hour that the sun goes down. It actually feels much cooler out here now. I might position myself a little bit for dirt. Not yet, but we'll see. Let me see if there's a good spot in a second.
This is
like
way messed up. Nancy Grace said that the Bitcoin. Nancy Grace said that the Bitcoin is still. Yeah, I don't think she's paid. Someone said in the chat earlier, maybe the FBI doesn't want them to pay, or maybe it's illegal. Is it illegal? I don't know. To pay that much?
Well, I want to show everyone. Matter of fact, I'm
going
to go get my flashlight so we can prepare for when it gets dark, because I'll take you on for a walk. I'll get that in a few minutes.
I have a couple lights.
I'm not familiar with like ransom stuff.
So like a flashlight. So I'll be right back. I can get a flashlight.
It's illegal to receive it, not to send it. $6 million in Bitcoin, that's a lot, right? I don't know what it transfers to, but if it was my mama, yeah. Honestly, I'm not here to judge, but I think that, I don't know if the whole contaminating the crime scene was something, and I don't know if they had the option to pay for it earlier. Would that have made a difference? Two deadlines, yeah. Thursday and today. Last Thursday. Yeah, I don't know what they expect is going to happen right now. Let me check on X. Let me go read what somebody said. There's a post on, I don't know who that is, Brianna, Whitney. Okay, 18 minutes ago, Pima County says, I have to sneeze. Investigators have not identified any suspects of, okay, interest. I already said that. FBI says for more than a week, FBI agents, analysts, and professional staff have worked around the clock to reunite Nancy with her family. The FBI is not aware of any continued communication between the Guthrie family and suspected kidnappers, nor have we identified a suspect or a person of interest in this case at this time. Additional personnel from FBI field offices across the nation continue to deploy to Tucson. We are currently operating a 24-hour command post that includes crisis management experts, analytical support, and investigative teams, but we still need the public's help. Someone that has that one piece of information that can help us bring Nancy home. We need that person to share what they know. Please call us. Yeah. I stand on what I said earlier. If they want assistance from the public, they should show us the ransom letters, release it, public footage, press conference. Like, what do they really know? I really don't think anything is going to happen right now. What about what 𝗝cie_𝗵𝗽 said? I think what 𝗝cie_𝗵𝗽 said is still valid. I think it's still possible. Like, I think she has a right to say that. If that's what her source told her and she stands on that, then I mean, I guess until one of you said that the brother did the interview alone the other day and Savannah today alone. I don't know. Something feels really, really off. Nothing yet, old Dave. Because if someone in the family or close to them had something to do with it, wouldn't they have arrested him by now? We would have known more? Question mark.
Yeah, like you're asking, are you doing something? Is that what you got booked for? So then you think you can use it. So that's cool.
Is she walking it back?
I don't know, is that in Phoenix? Yeah, cool.
Maybe we'll hear something overnight, like something will happen. They're not going to do something in the middle of the freaking day when there's a ton of media and police around. Like, I don't think that they have said the FBI is leading it, but I think they've said that the FBI is involved and they're participating with each other to do this, collaborating, but I don't know that they're leading it, but it sure feels like they might be. All these people just waiting. Sucks. Like, honestly, they're like looking at the house. No. No news. Let me check if there's anything else.
Yeah. Got these flashlights. All right, so back. JLR investigates. Took me a minute to get to the vehicle because it's just so far. Man, I had to park all the way down the street because there's no parking around here.
Yeah, no, there's
Right
nothing.
there. Yeah, they got their spots reserved though. So they got different media outlets that have like claimed spots over here.
Nothing that I see.
Sunset in about 45 minutes. Now, some of the media is reporting they could be coming back to search tonight. Like they could come back. So we might have to, I don't know how long the stream will stay up, and then we might come back on like instantly or what. I might take like a half-hour break and come back on. Should we stay on? Stream's gonna run out. And we're definitely gonna get the stream done by 12 hours because we want to keep the stream. But I might just set up here. What should we sit and wait and see what comes? Or kind of just fall back and just wait to see if there's actually something going on and take a dinner break and come back. Well, we're on it. We're on standby.
Has the FBI offered reward?
No, I haven't decided yet.
I don't know if it's coming from the FBI or the family. Originally it was 2,500, now 50,000. But I don't know if that's from the FBI, like, or the family, or both.
Stick around and go home. I don't know.
One thing I noticed you did that's awesome is that many people have your live on theirs. And a lot of times if you do that, people are fucking trying to distract you. You're like, I don't give a fuck, I just want you. I don't see you complaining, right?
No, not at all.
Somehow, some way, hopefully you get past through it. Well, I don't have a warrant, or he would have came down here. Gas problem.
Savannah's video from earlier seemed less scripted. For sure.
going to stick around at least, you know, at least maybe an hour or so after it gets dark. See what pops off, what exactly pops off.
There's nothing online either. I just checked.
Yep, came back.
Different time.
Different car. Probably shift you.
No, nothing. Hey, Michelle, good to see you. Glad you made it, Michelle. I'm early today. They're not investigating a kidnapping. It's a crime, then, in my opinion, says Agent. Yeah, please hit the like button, guys. It really helps. Appreciate it. If money was coming from the FBI, it would come up on Google. I haven't seen that. Maybe they know it's like a scammer for some reason, and so they're not going to pay it. But then that would put Nancy in danger if Nancy was still alive.
Right there.
Hey, Jill, I might take off from my thing.
Oh yeah.
You put my number in your phone.
Sure,
so-
sure. Yeah, call your phone. Just call it. Just call it. Yeah.
I don't know if you were planning on going somewhere to eat. I'm not a lot of cash, but hey, you come by my house.
Uh-huh.
My kids will make something to eat.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna. No, I appreciate
I'm
it.
9 miles away, just so you know. Hey, I live with my twin daughter, and then next door is my son.
Well, when
and
this
other
is
daughter.
when this is all done, I'll take you out to eat. No problem. No, I'll take you out to eat when this is all done. We'll go out to eat. You know, hopefully she's found safe. We can do a celebration.
Okay.
Yeah.
People have been saying it's a hoax. I know you guys are gonna hate me for this, but I'm deep into the Epstein files, and what if it was just a distraction? I mean, anything's possible, right? But then the blood. Crime All the Time says people have been saying it's a hoax, but that doesn't explain where Nancy is. Vanjie says we're probably not going to hear anything until tomorrow. I think, yeah, tomorrow. Overnight or tomorrow.
He took your name?
Yeah.
He did? Probably ran your name. I'm gonna go down here and take some pictures in a minute and see how the crowds are.
See what it looks like.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like the ransom. Like, what if maybe the kidnapper, the person who took her, is not connected to the scammer? That's a lot going on there. They are. Let me look. I don't see that.
Just wanted to
Yeah,
see the
see that.
crowd here. Media is starting to leave. There are some media that's starting to leave.
Yeah, because people realize that nothing's gonna happen.
Boy, I'm going to show you what it looks like here at night. We're going to go for a walk at night.
What are you done? What are you done? Nothing. Out here walking around and waiting for
Yeah.
probably gonna head home here soon. You picking off already? Or?
Mm-hmm. But why take her? I don't see anything on the FBI website. Oh, here, let me pull it up. Oh, so it looks like the 50,000 is coming from the FBI. Yeah, it's the same post. It's the 50,000. So it's not coming from the family. It's coming from the FBI. Interesting.
Some of the media reports are saying that Tommaso hasn't been seen in days. Like, where's Tommaso?
Is he on the run or something? Allegedly?
Annie gave consent. How is it in their family between them? I wonder. Between Annie. Exactly.
You got lots of room back there. No problem.
We're gonna stick around at dark.
That's good. That'll get me out. Thank you.
Alex is leaving. You have a good night, sir. Be safe. Nice to see you. He'll be back. I'm gonna move down a little bit. Go a little closer. A little closer. A little closer.
I don't really think anything's gonna happen here.
Right here. We wait.
Let me look on X. Yeah, Brian Enton said there hasn't been anything going on. Nothing on X. Kima County or the FBI.
Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta get through.
Yeah. Let me look online on Google. I'm just really not sure what these people expected. Nothing. That's wild. That's wild. The whole world's thinking that at 5 p.m. their time, something is going to happen. And also no press conference. Remember something about 𝗏𝗏𝗆𝗃 being in on going and doing something on this, and then Trump saying that he thinks they're close. I'm just questioning it all now. Oh. Oh, wow. The neighbor's flipping out.
Neighbor just yelled at somebody else. Like, this is private property. Get off my property. I'll call the police. Did you hear her?
Savannah goes on the news saying basically that she wants our help. And then the neighbors, they're like, get off our property. Wow.
She's telling her now, look.
Cash was going for a different reason. Oh, wow.
She's telling her, get off the property. Don't come back.
Oh, wow.
Stay off my property. She started going through her property on the woods. She's telling her, get off my property. If you come back on the property, I will call police.
Yeah. I think it's too much. Oh, that lady's giving a news segment in Spanish. I love it.
Chop her up. Chop her up. Chop her up.
And whoever has her, you know, sees all of this going on. So they're probably thinking, we'll add more time. Checking to see if there's anything in the last 5 minutes.
We're gonna stay out here until it gets dark, so you can see what it looks like when it gets dark.
Nope.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi. You're the TikToker that's been on.
No, I'm JLR. So
are
what
you?
was going on with the property? What was she saying to
Oh,
you?
I was standing right there, and she just got upset because I guess it's part of her yard.
Uh-huh.
And I said, "Yes, ma'am, I'll move right away." But she mad.
So she
Which
came
is
over and like
understandable.
said what? Like,
Oh, she started yelling at me, "Get out of my yard!" I'm like, "Okay."
we didn't
It's
know.
desert because I don't. Yeah, I didn't know, so I just took it with a grain of salt. And said,
She said she would call the
Yes, ma'am.
cops if you went back on there.
"Yeah," and then she grabbed my shoulder. I was like, "Ma'am, you can't touch me."
She grabbed your shoulder.
Mhm.
Yeah, she got
Oh.
signs, but I mean,
And I understand it is
future,
a
just stay
scary-
on the street because a lot of neighbors here are getting very and you
It's a
know,
lot of
yeah, I mean,
people.
it's a lot of people here. I
Yeah.
mean, you know,
especially for
she had a
Tucson.
bunch of people earlier today with like camera equipment and generators in her yard. She's like, "Get off my property,"
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So you got to put yourself in her shoes and stuff like
Of
that. But you're
course.
cool about it. You feel
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I'll watch for a little longer.
Where she's coming. And this is a lot for Tucson people. They're not used to this.
They're not used to this.
No, it's a small. Regardless of it looking like a city, it's a very small town.
Yeah, we got chopper.
Yep.
Hear that? What's the chopper?
I don't know.
Hold on.
Probably news. It's
So-
right here. No, that's
Probably the
Oh,
news.
military chopper. We got a military chopper. We got a military chopper.
Hmm.
It's the first time I've seen a chopper around here. Let me look on flight radar. What is it?
They've been around. I've seen them.
They have? What are they here for? Like, what do you think?
You look on flight radars, there's about three
You
of
do
them
the same thing.
all over the place.
Yeah. I
of
saw a
course.
bunch of up that way,
Yeah.
like circling a couple days ago. But there was also a missing person up there.
Were you
Yeah,
recording
There's all
me,
sorts of different
ma'am,
things.
Yeah.
during that?
That flight radar
I'm not sure
24
that's
is like,
significant.
I'm like, I really don't want to be on the
Part of what's
news.
going on. Might be, you never know.
No, you're okay.
Flight radar 24 has a chopper. It is it says Medtrans. Unless that's not the same one. Interesting.
The military planes and copters do maneuvers all day long too. So you
Yeah.
never know.
Mm.
And they could have just done a flyby check-in.
Yeah, I don't think anything's gonna happen. Will Nancy even ever come back? Ransom or no
Are
ransom?
you streaming?
I am.
Ransom or no ransom? Like Nancy.
You'll probably see yourself later at
I
timestamp.
hope not.
Well, I mean, timestamp. I'll tell you the timestamp. Go check yourself out. Ain't no big deal.
Ugh.
I pointed the camera at you two. At probably, let me see. Let's see. How long were you?
If you don't want to be on the news,
I would say,
don't be out there, dude. It's like a news media.
or 10
circle.
hours and 10 minutes into it. Somewhere.
For 10 hours.
Yeah. So,
What is it? YouTube or TikTok?
yeah, YouTube. So I pointed at you two, and she came out and started yelling at you. I have to document everything. Don't take it personal.
No
I have to
worries.
document everything, right? Any type of thing goes on, confrontations, people say things, I'm streaming in real time.
Right. What is a JLR?
JLR investigate. Take a picture of the hat, and then you'll know.
I got you.
Got me? All right.
You've been out here for a few days, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
It was probably a short I caught you on.
Nice.
Because I recognize the voice.
Yeah. No, you're good. You're good.
So Nerdy Esquire said on X, Savannah Guthrie appears to have recorded the latest video on her phone in a vertical format. She no longer looks down at paper and instead seems to be reading from a laptop position behind the phone with what looks like laptop glare reflecting in her eyes.
Thank you. Yeah, stay on the street. Just stay on the street around here. Don't go on anyone's property. Just stay on the street. Public street, stay on the street. Stay on the street.
We'll watch for a little longer and then we'll maybe do another live in the meantime. I just don't think we're going to hear anything until late tonight, overnight, or even tomorrow. Unfortunately. I want to remain hopeful, but it's kind of hard right now.
Oh, you're awesome too.
You know what I mean?
It's a Univision. They're nice people. Those two are nice people. Been speaking for them periodically.
Yes, that's the Latino
Oh,
network.
good. So what we're going to do is, I know a couple days ago, many of you were in this chat, but what we're going to do is we're going to walk around at night when it gets dark for new people, just to show you just how dark it is. So I would say in the next 40 minutes or so, it will be pretty black out here, pitch black. 15 minutes, sun goes down. I would say a half hour later, it really pops off as far as it like pitch black. So we'll do that at least. This stream has to end on the 12-hour mark, so we're at 10:19, so we technically have an hour and 40 minutes, hour and a half to still stream. It is winding down out here. It is significantly. There's still a media presence camped out, but you know, people are still here. But it has significantly winded down. But we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to pop off. We need to document this goose.
I have a feeling they're not going to get an email or an update, like I said, until it's been overnight or tomorrow morning. Maybe we'll
come
know
on the way. They might be doing something at night here, like they did over there at Annie and Tomaso's. They might be doing some nighttime stuff. We don't know. I think it's going to be a long night. If not, tomorrow, I think it's really going to jump off. They specifically put out a statement just an hour ago that they are going to be law enforcement activity at the Guthrie's residences, plural residence, which is Annie and Tomaso's home and Nancy here, unless they have other homes. They said residents, plural, with an S. So I'm assuming it's going to happen within the next, either tonight, tomorrow.
Really, ATS?
We will be there for it. On the front line.
Brian Enton's last post was 17 minutes ago. We already read it.
Day of the deadline.
Yeah, no. Nope. Nothing.
Te estaba buscando porque quería ir al baño.
¿What's the baño?
No, él se fue. Cuando venga, yo voy. Oh. Pero nosotros tenemos que hacer. Pero ahorita que venga. Sí. No, la señora viene y me grita.
Nothing on TMZ either.
Me graban. Sí, no sé dónde nos ve, porque la señora literal. A nosotros también empezamos ayer con esta Sara de Easy Central. No sé si tú le hablas español.
TMZ is quiet and they have Bitcoin wallet info to see if ransom was paid.
Yo me parqué por allá.
I literally keep, every time I look down, that's what I'm doing. I didn't see anything on FBI, nothing on PEMA, nothing on X, nothing on Brian Enton. I think JLR is the only one that's like boots on the ground right now. Yeah. Weird. Look on the TMZ website. Nothing on their website either. Other than the clip we saw at the beginning. Eighth day. Blind Crime did a new segment, but mm-mm.
No, es que él tiene su tarjeta y él no puede. Ajá, ahorita que venga.
Yeah, I can't believe this. I can't believe it. We're all just waiting to know something about Nancy like this. It's wild. There's JLR in his red basketball shorts. Hey, Valerie. No update yet on Nancy.
Just wait. We were just waiting to see what pops off. Live out front of Nancy Guthrie's home.
Yeah. Like, what do they expect outside of her house? If anything, It probably would be an email to one of the I wonder if they'll send another email to TMZ or Savannah. What do you think? Someone's gonna come by and drop off a body?
Waiting to see if they do a search or some sort of activity. As it gets
They're
done.
probably this much media is probably preventing them from doing a search. They're like, we don't want them to know exactly what's going on. So the perpetrators, maybe something like that. Like they literally can't do anything. Look at how they are posted up outside the house. I never thought they would hang out like that around the house. True, like why camp there? Yeah, like I said, it's not like even if somebody dropped Nancy off and she tried to walk, I'm sure there's surveillance and drones and all of that is there. So nothing's gonna happen at the house, I don't think. Unless she's like found in the house or in the ground or something and they do a search, that might be different, but I'm assuming if they get another message, it's going to go to either the family, the FBI. Well, I don't even think it would go to the FBI. The family who's probably working with the family, the FBI, and then or TMZ and more news stations would probably get another ransom note. Let's watch Brian Enton's little short that he just put out. There's literally nothing, guys. It's quiet on X, it's quiet. He just did, I think, a few minutes ago, a short. My computer, it's a minute long. My internet's being slow. We'll come back to the boots on the ground. This story sucks all the way. Yeah, no, it does. It really does. It's complicated. It's confusing. It's stressful. I think we're all getting sick of like waiting for something to happen, right? And I don't mean that. I mean that respectfully.
Hey guys, all right, so there's a new statement from the Pima County Sheriff's Office. I'm going to read it to you. It says, "We do not have any additional information to release publicly this afternoon. The investigation into Nancy Guthrie's disappearance remains active and ongoing. We understand the significant public interest in this case. However, investigators need time and space to do their work. If and when relevant information becomes available, it will be shared." They say there's going to be no press briefings scheduled right now unless something happens. And then they say many of you observed an active law enforcement presence at the Guthrie residence over the weekend. Yes, we did. That activity will continue tonight and into tomorrow as part of the ongoing investigative process, including the expansion of the search and follow-up on new leads. So that's interesting there. I don't know if we're going to see them coming back out here. This is all part of the investigative process as the search for Nancy expands and new leads come in. To preserve the integrity of this criminal investigation, details of that process are not being released at this time. It's interesting that they say new leads are coming in. So that's kind of the latest. I'm still outside Nancy's house. I'm just in the car, but I'll keep you guys posted.
I wonder if they've gotten tips, obviously, that they're looking into. Let's go back to boots on the ground for a little bit longer. And then I don't think I'm going to stay live for much longer on this stream. Maybe we'll come back. I'll keep it on for a little bit longer. Hey, Jesse, good to see you. So all TMZ just posted was that expired. It says the final deadline to pay the ransom in the kidnapping of Today anchor Savannah Guthrie's mother, Nancy, has now expired, and there's still no clue, at least publicly, as to her whereabouts at 5 p.m. Arizona time. That deadline was Monday at 5 p.m. Arizona time. Just a few hours ago, Savannah recorded a solo video imploring the public to keep their eyes open. Okay. They agreed to pay $6 million to bring their mother home. A new communication was sent on Friday. It seems they haven't heard anything, is what TMZ says. Yeah, nothing. Just says she's reported missing. She needs her medications. TMZ didn't have much to say.
Who goes? What's going on at Basis Oro Valley?
What expired?
Came
The
out
deadline,
specifically
old
to
days.
give me-
The deadline was like an hour ago for. Oh, the sheriff's going back to
Like,
the house.
there's a lot of buildings around.
I guess for something to be
I
done.
wonder if law enforcement checked these buildings around the school.
How do you know that her mom is not alive?
So I'll just leave it at that. And then like here,
We don't know that, but some people assume she is. Some
I
people
get
assume
tips.
she's not.
I mean, it's just, anything's possible. Anything's
Possibility,
possible out there,
yeah.
right?
It's possible. But the deadline was an hour ago. So what if they didn't pay it, clearly, that we know of. So are they going to kill Nancy, or are they going to do it again? Give another deadline? Maybe proof of life?
A manhole or a well or septic tank 7 days later makes me wonder a little bit. Like, did they really do searches?
It is too much mystery.
FBI says it's unaware of Savannah Guthrie communicating with suspected kidnappers over a week after her mom went missing. This is a new report coming out. Interesting. The FBI said something here. A new news report. What's up with that? FBI said there are no suspects or any communication between Guthrie family and kidnappers. They're unaware. They're unaware of any communication between the Guthrie family and the captors. Still no answers. No suspects have been identified as agents work around the clock to reunite Nancy Guthrie with her family. News.
Yeah. A lot of people are saying what I said on X. Like, what do we expect to see? Nothing. Maybe the FBI and sheriff knows something, they just don't want to say anything. Well, it would be nice if they did a presser and we're like, go home. We know something. We'll let you guys know eventually. They're very quiet. Yes.
Part of the problem with that is unless you hear or not want to speculation, you don't want to float this or that theory.
Is that a drone in the background? Mm-hmm. Not many answers.
Her sister and brother were there holding back the ears. Savannah telling whoever took the mom that they are ready to talk. The next video coming out last Thursday, Cameron Guthrie has a brother with the mom.
See what everybody else is.
Final video released this afternoon at 1:30, 3.5 hours ahead of the ransom. That County Sheriff's Department did say today that they see investigators tomorrow as they follow up potential investigations. That's about all we have to go on right now.
I suppose it's just one of those things that maybe possibly something will happen. I was only thinking.
There's nothing there, TMZ said, which we already know.
She just reported the FBI said they're going to be bringing personnel from other field offices around the country to be deployed here.
What?
To help. So that's interesting. That's what she just reported.
Huh.
So they might be bringing more resources here. Why is people saying Circle K in the chat? I'm not listening to the police scanner only because it's just so much stuff. I mean, we'll get wind. We'll get wind when something's up.
Yeah.
There's nothing going on at the Circle K. I don't see anything.
Something just feels really
857 would definitely tell me too. Me and 857 communicate now offline, so 857 would let me know that for sure. He's on the scanner. He's a scanner type of guy that has the scanner on at all times. So if anything's popping on the scanner or whatever like that, 857 will. And the same goes, I let him know if anything pops up, I'll definitely let him know too. So it works both ways. That's, networking. Eyes and ears everywhere. And I'll tell you what, I've made connects and contacts with numerous people here exchange numbers. You know, they'll let me know if anything's going on and somewhere, or they hear something. It's always good to get all the connects around here, because one person might be at a location where something's popping off, and then I get wind, and I'll be able to go and then share with all of you what's up. Fox News said they'd be checking homes tonight and tomorrow. Yeah, I'm hearing that they're going to check homes. They specifically said the Guthrie homes. Whether they come tonight or tomorrow, we shall see. I'm going to stick around for a bit. Sun is going down.
Shall we end the live and come back when we have more updates? I'd hate to miss anything, but I don't think we're going to miss anything here. Right? Even if something does happen, if they send another ransom note, it's like, okay, it's going to go to the family. The family will then have to make a video or law enforcement or whatever, or update. Or if it goes to TMZ, TMZ will probably update after they notify law enforcement. Unless they find a body somewhere. Right? I feel like nothing's going to happen. I don't think we're missing anything. Yeah, I don't think we're missing anything just outside of our house. So I think, yeah, like if we hear anything, it might be through TMZ leader. And we can always come back and do another live if there's more information. But I mean, as of right now, on X, everything we've watched, the most recent clips, Law and Crime just dropped like a recap of the case, which we've already watched a few of those. There's a few other people that I know that are everything is just deadline has passed, waiting. Let me see if TMZ has posted anything. I guess we can watch this for do a Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah, that's the plan. I was gonna do Jeffrey Epstein. Let me see. I saw TMZ did a video, but I think it's just an extension from what we already watched. Let me make sure it's not the same one. You can watch like a minute of it and see, because I don't want to play too much TMZ either. Although they are heavily involved. Why do they always have different people? I don't like it when it's other, I'm not gonna play it. If it's Harvey, I'll play it, but you know how they have like interns or other employees? Yeah, nothing. No updates. Okay, let's end the live. Hey, God servant, Lieutenant Kenny. We will also continue. Yes, I want to do Kenzie text messages and Gypsy. We also have Sarah Boone coming up. I have a bunch of videos to drop for Epstein that I have to upload. I just dropped a Kenzie phone calls if you missed that. Some of them might be ones that you've already heard on other channels, but it's only because I don't think I've uploaded them in a video. So if you've already heard them, then fine. But if you haven't, I did upload a new video. Go watch that. I'm going to end this live and then maybe we'll do another live and hopefully by then we get some kind of update on Nancy Guthrie. Why people walk in the middle like that? Yeah. Plus I feel awkward staring at that car. Yeah, I'm needing to eat. Yeah. So let's all I always watch your news. Thank you, old days. So let's all regroup. Let's get some food, get some drinks. I'll schedule either Jody or Epstein after this. And then I'll just get a Nancy one ready just in case something happens later. Plus, I want to hang with you guys on another live. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, let's regroup. Okay, yep, making dinner. Okay, yeah, finish making dinner, get your dinner. I'll schedule and I'll see you guys on the next live. Thanks for being here. Hit the like button on the way out. Unfortunately, that's all there is to update you guys on with Nancy right now. Sadly. And like I said, I don't think someone's going to come by and just drop her off at the front door and say, toodaloo, you know? Here's Nancy. Like, no, there's hella police there. Let me just do one quick check on X. No, nothing. New York Post is saying that the riders aren't even in New York. They said they asked for it in USD, and that's usually means in the US, not New York. I don't know why I said New York. The New York Post is saying that the riders are possibly not in the US. Nancy Guthrie was last seen by Tommaso. She took an Uber to have dinner with her son-in-law and daughter, Annie. They were both the last people to see Nancy. Did something happen at their house during dinner? Maybe a disagreement. Something is really odd about this entire thing. Pima County Sheriff's Office says they have no suspect. Trying to read between the lines. Yeah, no updates. Okay, did you guys see that post on Law and Crime is acquiring Court TV? What does that mean? Did you guys see that? Does that mean they're buying out Court TV? Yeah, I just saw that. Whoa. That's really, yeah. I just saw it on Court TV's post. It says Law and Crime is acquiring Court TV. Whoa. I don't know what that necessarily means. I need to go peep that. Yeah, I just saw that. Very excited to announce that Law and Crime is acquiring Court TV. New York Times is just posted it. No way, really? They will become one now. Whoa. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm a big fan of Law and Crime, so I really don't want it to change what they got going on. Interesting. well, I just gave you guys that piece of information. Like I said, let me check one more time on Nancy Guthrie before I leave. If anything comes up, I'll schedule the live. I'll see you guys on the next one. Please tap the like button on the way out. Keep your eye out for the next live. Hopefully something comes up with Nancy and an update. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.